Rising Stars. I am coming to you today. What day are we on here? 11. And we're going to talk about a schedule. So, how many of you guys feel like there's just so much you have to do?
Can we get some snacks?
What's what?
Can I get some snacks down?
Yes, you may. Sorry, Elliot was asking for snacks. So how many of you feel like there's just so much to do between running your own business, helping your team, booking parties, communicating with hostesses, communicating with new team? The list just goes on, right? And so one thing that I found can be super helpful is to actually have a schedule. So here is an example of one I did. I started several years ago. I will be 100% honest with you. I strayed from it greatly, and I will tell you why. And then I'm going to give you an example of a superstar director named Lindsay Bates, who shared with me her schedule for the month at Superstar Director Summit, and I'm going to breeze through that with you too. My personal goal is to find a balance somewhere between a really rigid schedule and just doing whatever I feel like whenever I feel like it. Because what has happened, I've been at the two polar opposites, right? So I designed the schedule for myself, and then I ran it for probably about a year, maybe two. Then I began to really feel like it was really confining. Like, I don't know, that was probably some weird thing within me where I was like, this is so confining. So then I just quit and I started doing whatever I want, and I end up doing everything pretty much every day, and nothing really well, and then things get missed. So I actually have a coach at Scentsy. Her name's Lori Willis, and her title is business analyst, but she helps me with my business, and I set goals with her, and then I check in with her once a month. And one of my goals with her is to create a less rigid schedule. That's what I titled it anyways, and it's basically going to be something between what I'm going to show you first and then what I'm going to show you second, and then my own need to feel like I have flexibility in my schedule. So what I did before was binders, and this is something that has worked well. I may have shown you, those of you who've been around for a while, you've probably seen it, or remember when I did it, but I'm going to show you again, and it might be something that you want to try, or a version of it that you want to try, okay? So this is basically about scheduling your business out so that you hit everything, all of the important, behaviors that you need to hit as a successful Scentsy consultant and leader, and do so and keep some sanity within yourself, right? And you're not trying to do everything every day. So I had Monday was team day. Can you see? And I did a team binder, and I laid this all out, and I would be happy to share this with you if I can find it. But this was example on the first week of the month, every Monday. Well, first I have on here Monday team day, Monday morning email every Monday. As you know, I try to do that. Sometimes I miss it by, sometimes it's not the morning, sometimes it's Tuesday if I'm gone or I have family here or something like that. But try to get the Monday morning email every Monday. And then I try to put on the Queen of Scent Facebook page recognition such as highest sales, most recruits, promotions, things like that. Week 1, I work on the newsletter, mail the team challenge rewards from the previous month, recognize birthdays and centiversaries for the month, Facebook card, email. I should really go back to the schedule. It would help me a lot. Week 2, downline loss reminders. So that's if they have to have their 150 in, or soon to be 200 in. You remind them. Call or email all frontline individually. That's during week 2 on Monday. Week 3, team training, 500 club. I don't even know what I meant by that. I don't do that anymore, but I bet it would be good. Week 4, welcome letter to all the new recruits for the month. So then I'm sure I'm getting all the new recruits for the month. So that was that. And then, I have my 500 club and different things in this binder, different Frontlines goals and things like that. That's interesting. So that was Monday, and then Tuesday is Tuesday. Where is this? Wednesday. That's Wednesday. Tuesday was, no. See how organized. So Tuesday was customer day. So then every Tuesday I focused on my customers. Week 1, I sent thank you cards written and mailed from the previous month for online and party orders. Follow-up calls from any door price slips. Call new customers to see if they're enjoying their warmer and scent. So that would be like a follow-up system. First week on Tuesday, you do that. Week 2, do something today to increase your online orders. Facebook Scentsy page, add something to your Facebook Scentsy page. Follow up on warm call report. Week 3 was call and collect orders from Scent of the Month Club members. And enter party for Scent of the Month Club, which I've never had much luck with Scent of the Month Club. Maybe I should try that again. I know some consultants have awesome luck with that, but I wanted to try it. So week 3, I make samples on Tuesday. And I planned this out, so like obviously we're in week 3 now, and I just got my Warmer of the Month kit today. So I planned it out, so obviously I would have that. Do something to talk to 5 new people today about Scentsy. Pass out scent circles, catalogs, samples, etc. Week 4, get basket party to next month's Scent of the Month Club hostess. Add email addresses to online newsletter and personalize online newsletter. And then I had information in this binder about customers. And then no, that was Monday. I have to do this one. Wednesday was hostess day. So I put them on the side there just to make it easy because I had it in my closet. So Wednesday was hostess / recruit day. So on week 1, I call 5 potential basket party hostesses, call 5 potential home party hostesses, make a list of 12 people that might be interested in joining, and call 3 of them. Week 2, make hostess gifts, booking rewards, door prize gifts prepped. Call 3 more people from your join list. So I really liked making everything ahead, because then when you had a party or when you have a party, you're just ready to go. Everything's all made up for that month. So on Wednesday of week 2, you prep all that. And it might go into the next month too, depending on how it goes. Week 3, make updated hostess packets with the current specials, Warmer of the Month flyers again, so that's already. Call 3 more from the join list, and then week 4, call 3 more from the join list, so then you've hit all your 12, right? Because you're 4 weeks contacting 3 each day, and you're sending thank yous to your hostesses. So, and then in this binder, I kept examples of my host coaching checklists, and any other information about hostesses. So that was Wednesday. And then Thursday was business day. So on Thursdays, during week 1, I inventory all business supplies and product on hand and reorder what is needed. This is so I don't run out of things like catalogs, order forms, gifts, things like that. Week 1, order team incentives and do something to advertise my business. Week 2, do something administrative, such as update hostess binders, create input, so put my customers in an Excel database, familiarize myself with one policy and procedure from the Scentsy standards. That was all week 2 on Thursdays. Week 3, read and learn something new about internet and business. That was just was wanting to get into my name more out there online, applying that new knowledge, whether it's learning about blogs or Facebook or Snapchat or Pinterest or something like that. You're learning something new. Read Consultant Spotlight for the month. That was from Scentsy. And then week 4, calculate and file mileage and receipts for the month. So that's a way to set up a schedule. It's just an example. What I would encourage you to do is if you are struggling, and what I did was I sat down and I thought of everything I needed to do and wanted to do for my business. Then I grouped them into days like that so that I'm knowing that everything's getting done that I need to and I want to. And on specific Thursday, look at this, look at the calendar, do that. I promise you this will keep you on track. So, I might just return to that. I'm kind of wondering why I quit that. Oh, and the boys are back. So, we've got Elliot and Slade. This is Slade.
You've seen Jake if you watch the video.
What's up, guys?
He was just showing me something.
Okay.
That.
Okay. Well, let
she has a ton of chocolate.
me finish this video real quick, and
Okay.
then we'll go to soccer.
Okay. Let's
Can
go.
we go early so we can do in the bouncy house?
Probably not early, but we've got about 10 minutes, and then we can go to soccer, okay?
And then after, yeah.
Yeah, maybe you can play after, depending.
Because it starts at...
Your oranges smell really good. Okay, so the reason I moved away from that was simply because I just felt like, oh, it's this day, and I don't want to do this, or more like... I want to contact my customers whenever I want to contact them. I don't want to only be able to contact them on Tuesday. You can still do both, though, right? Like, you can contact them when you're supposed to, and then if you think of it extra, you could contact them extra. So, I think I'm going to move back to that. That sounded really organized. Okay. Lindsay Bates, she keeps a little binder, like one little binder. This is my planner, but she keeps like one little binder like this with all of this in it. And it's nice because she can put that in a bag. And if she's at practice with her kids or whatever, she can bring it with her. So I like that idea too, where these are larger and they don't fit as well in bags. But daily, so she has daily customers, daily team, daily personal, and then weekly, and then monthly. So she has things that she does every single day, every single week, and every single month. So daily, she returns emails, texts, and calls. She sends a thank you packet for orders, online and in person, and customer orders and donation systems. She's got that. I'll cover that in a minute. So she's got these two systems that are separate, but she checks on those systems every day. Daily team, she has a communication system for her team, a recognition system, a Facebook page system. Then she checks her numbers on the performance tab, like I showed you, you can do with that picture, returns emails and calls from her team. Daily personal, she tracks her mileage, checks the official Scentsy family page and the news tab. She makes phone calls to all potential recruits, makes phone calls to book parties, makes phone calls to customer service for customer service calls, and takes catalogs and samples everywhere. And she has a scent circle system. So this is, she gives a scent circle to people who she sees who have a scent circle hanging in their car. So makes sure she has scent circles on hand so she can give those away. Weekly customer, she schedules her Facebook post. So they're all, for the week, she's got her posts all scheduled. And then she has a VIP follow-up system. Weekly team, she texts and emails the ones with the check marks. And that's the will terminate list or the, they need their 150 or their 200 soon to be. And she does a Facebook live training or tip once a week. Weekly personal, organize home and basket party supplies, organize office, restock mobile office or purse. That's just making sure she's got all that along with her in the car, catalogs, join packets, host packets, light bulbs, things like that in the car. Expense system, she finds hostesses weekly, has recruiting conversations weekly, gets on the director call every Monday at 10, and gets on the Scentsy training call every Tuesday at 10. Monthly, for her customers, she makes samples, updates their information, subscribes them to the newsletter. Monthly team, she does a mid-month check on her team numbers. She does a postcard system. She does the Scent and Warmer of the Month subscription details, booking blitz if needed with the team once a month. Order early reminder, that's for the end of the month. She gives them a reminder to order before it's the last day. We all know how that goes. Mail the team incentive, group training call, director training call, star and superstar director training call, team meeting, director newsletter, group newsletter, team newsletter. Generates will cancel reports and emails them on the 1st and the 15th. Text or emails everyone who was active the previous month to congratulate them. Text or email those who are close to promoting. Send gift cards, texts to frontline team members who had a baby, wedding, loss in the family, or personal situation that needs recognition. Prepare for next month's group meeting. Email group for birthdays and anniversaries. So that's on a monthly basis. Monthly personal, she has an online party, organizes receipts and expenses for the month. Mileage report, budget review, adjust all pending pay portal auto deposits accordingly. Revise potential recruit list, follow up with potential recruits, mail possibility packets, advertising opportunities, purchase business supplies, look for local fundraisers, look for vendor opportunities, small business warmer, loan, borrow, beg, follow up. So that, if you let somebody borrow a warmer or something to try, you're following up with them on a monthly basis. She does her taxes quarterly, and then semi-annually, she has an open house, beginning and end of catalog inventory updates, bar rack reorganization, samples, and then annual file taxes, beginning and end of year inventory, holiday card, end of the year email gifts, mini convention, director retreat, mileage, yearly planning meeting, Scentsy convention, Scentsy leadership, Superstar Director Summit, Scentsy Incentive Trip. Those are all of her trips she gets going. Lindsay Bates is a stud. If you've ever get the opportunity to meet her, I encourage you to. I think we all have people in Scentsy who we admire and we like them as a person and like how they do business. And Lindsay Bates is someone who is definitely just a great person and a great leader and willing to talk to and help anybody. So I definitely admire her. Okay, so this is some of her different systems. She says keep a mileage tracker in your notebook and write it down, all of that good stuff. And not saying that they have to be, it doesn't have to be fancy. Like she says in here, have a spiral notebook, And then she did this really cool postcard thing last year where she did birthday, anniversary, welcome, shooting star, sensational star, and all of those kind of new postcards, and was staying up with it on that. And then her Facebook page system, she does answer questions, share a tip, share a short video, motivational Mondays, trivia Tuesdays, wisdom Wednesday, Wahoo Wednesday, or Wax Wednesday, Take Action Thursday, Thankful Thursday, Tip Share, Freebie Friday, and so on. So she has a lot of tasks, but all of these are a lot of tasks, right? We have a lot to do. And I think that it's something that is good for our sanity if we develop some sort of a system, because even if you're just doing a little something each day, it goes a long way and it feels more manageable. I know a lot of us on here have full-time jobs besides Scentsy or have, several children. Right now it's 3:50 and I've got to run because I have to take Elliot and Slade to soccer. So, and I won't be home until after 5, and then it's dinner time, and then it's bath time or shower time. He doesn't really take baths anymore. But, so anyway, the point is we all have a lot going on and we all have a big to-do list of things that we want to do. And that's just for our Scentsy business. So breaking it up into small chunks like this is a good way to, ensure that you're getting everything done that you want to get done and that you are, that you're getting everything done that you want to get done and that your business is going to grow when you treat it like a business and when you check off these tasks like this. Like I said, if you're feeling like me, maybe it was like, now even looking back, I'm like, why would I feel like this is too rigid? But after doing it for a couple years, for whatever reason, I felt like it was so restrictive. It still doesn't have to be a hard and fast thing. We still are the owners of our business and we still can choose to, wax and wane off of our systems that we set up. So maybe just taking the time to think about it, taking the time to list everything that you want to do as a leader for your team and for your business, splitting it up into chunks daily, however that works for you, daily, weekly, monthly, and thinking about implementing a system about that. So I don't know. I would like you guys on this feed to just share your thoughts about that. If you do a system, share what your system is. If you've tried it and it didn't work for you, maybe share a little bit about that and maybe what could work. And just share your thoughts on this thread about schedules and just ways we can use them to help us. So I gotta go to soccer, but we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.